Okay, so narrator, just to put you up to speed, we have what we have is we're working with the new HSK class, which has 9 levels. You remember we had HSK, which had 6 levels, 1 to 6. But now there's a new one, which is 9 levels. The HSK in the past, this one is 150, this one is 150. But the new one, this one is 500, this one is 700. So there are now so many words. But some of them are very similar with former HSK. So today what we're doing is we're learning to write these characters. Character class, yay.
Está explicando el hermano a la nueva hermana que lo que hemos avanzado. Vamos a hacer un repasito de lo que estamos avanzando.
Minbay.
Awesome. So we will start with the first character in the list and go down with them as they come. Okay. So just a second. I'm gonna.
Vamos a empezar con el de arriba y yendo para abajo.
Okay, good. So we'll start with the first one. We'll remember how we read the first one.
¿Cómo se lee el primero? El primero.
This one, Heidi.
Sorry, I've got
Wangila.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be used as an interjection for a surprise if you go or in English, you can do that. All right. Or it can also be used as it says at the end of a sentence. Okay. Sese niya ni hawa hawara. Okay, so that's how we use this one. Now, let's look at it. The first part, we have this one, which is a box. You go down and up. Actually, this one should be. All right, let me correct that.
Vamos a empezar otra vez, dice, porque el orden lo hizo mal.
Okay. The order, right? Should be from top to bottom. So we start from here.
De arriba para abajo.
And then we go left, right.
A la derecha,
And then
abajo,
we finish with this one.
derecha.
That's the first part. And this one is, who remembers what this is?
¿Qué carácter es este? Si alguien se recuerda.
Boca.
¿Boca?
Cold. Boca.
Cold.
Mouth, yeah, that's true, right? Oh, that's true. And soon after, we have this one here.
Después de ese tenemos este otro.
And so just so we go together, remember Chinese do not really have an alphabet, but they have what are known as radicals.
El chino no tiene abecedario, pero sí tiene radicales.
So radicals are like building blocks. They can just take one thing after another and then merge them together to come up with another character.
Lo cual quiere decir que de dibujitos se puede empezar a formar diferentes palabras, agregando más dibujitos.
So this one is a radical for town.
Y el radical para este es ciudad.
And now what comes after is this part at the top. Who remembers what this is?
Y el siguiente es el que sigue. Y
yes, that's number 4-1, right?
Bueno, sí, número 1.
And then you put the hook after, which is like
Y si
this.
le ponemos una curvita,
And then afterwards we have another small mouth. All right, I keep doing it the wrong way.
y adentro tenemos otra boquita y lo sigo haciéndolo
top to bottom.
correctamente.
Left,
De
right,
arriba, abajo, izquierda, derecha,
and then this one comes after.
izquierda, derecha.
Okay, so this is our character R.
Este es el carácter A.
All right, let's see if we can.
Complicadito sea.
Sí, complicadito. A little complicated.
¿Me escuchaste?
Yeah,
Está complicadito, pero además de ser una A está bien complicadito.
Ajá.
Ah,
For
ya,
just
ya.
being one letter, it's complicated.
Yeah, sweet. Let's see if we can make it bigger.
Vamos a hacer grande.
I'm gonna say
Ah,
80
está mucho en la Biblia. Está.
and 44. Okay, good.
Se usa mucho en la Biblia, ¿no?
We use that word a lot in the Bible, correct?
Yes, it's more like an interjection, so it's used usually at the end of a sentence.
Usualmente se lo usa al final de la oración, porque es como un ayudante, como
Pero a veces no sé si es el mismo cuando dice Jehová.
is it the same one as Jehovah? Jehovah?
Like when you're praying, right?
Cuando oramos, dice.
Like when you're praying, it does. We use that. For example, let us see. Oh God. I'd rather I can just use online. And then we will pick up shouldn't there be an easy way of just
See it.
let's get this one.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Banda.
Yes.
Excuse me. Fatima asked if she can just come in just to come and look out, see how we're doing.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it okay? All right.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm looking for something like a prayer.
Está buscando la oración.
I think we should say, "Oh Jehovah." Can you find that thing? Okay, we'll pick. It's difficult to pick the actual verse which has like the interjection along with it.
Sí, bien, Liu, sí, bien. Salmo 65.
Psalms are 62:2.
Yeah.
65:2.
Okay.
Maybe.
Ahí dice tinta o caucho.
Why is it
Sí,
taking so long to
no.
back it up?
Todo ahí dice puro amo.
That one? Okay, so let's see if this one first, since it's already here, I'm just going to try and see. And where I am.
Sí, dice, en el 5 también, 65.5 también está ahí.
65:5 also.
I want to scroll up, but you see, it's just scrolling inside here and inside here, but not the whole page.
Ah.
Anyway, let's see. Because it has that function where it calls read in, and then you change language to to Chinese. Ooh, the site is taking forever.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's too heavy because of the languages are also very many, over 1,000. So yeah, let's see. We're looking for this one. Okay. No, it could be my network too.
It's okay.
Okay. I was thinking, I was hoping it was going to show me that passage with.
The P. Oh,
Es ese, Rocío.
este es el texto. Which scripture is this one?
We're looking at chapter 11, verse 35 of Judges. Let's see if we can open on my phone. Maybe it's
35.
maybe we can
Solamente que como el internet no es muy bueno allá, está tardando.
okay.
Pues Judá no tiene 11:1.
Ese juez.
Ese no es Judá, porque Judá no tiene capítulo.
¿Qué puede ser?
Jueces.
Jueces, perdón, no
Jueces.
Judas, jueces.
Jueces.
Sí, jueces.
Simple.
Jueces.
Okay, so we're just going to take this part here. And put it up here. I think that will be one example. It's from Chinese.
Uy, allí.
Okay, here we go. From Chinese to
Yo soy ahí.
okay. So the character that we're learning is this one.
Ese es el carácter que estamos aprendiendo.
Okay, and the word daughter, and then the interjection are in front of that. The whole sentence would say, let's pick up again.
Interesante.
Okay, like this. All right. So the part where it says your daughter, this one, and then the R comes after. Okay. And in Spanish, it's saying what?
Hija.
It's not changing, man.
It's not changing. En español no cambia.
I think in English it will also really change much, but you see this. This one is not coming out nice. It is to say oh or ah and something like that. Like let's try the one you mentioned, Angela.
Psalms 65.
You said Psalm 62.
¿Qué dijo?
Salmos 65.
Uno. Hay algunos.
5, ¿cuánto? 5:2 era, ¿no?
No, 61, 65, 1.
65:1.
Okay. URL. Okay, as we wait for it to open, just remember the character that we were looking at is this one. Okay.
Dice Shandy A. Shandy A.
So you get the stroke order, correct? This box comes out first, and then we have the city, the hook, and finally the box.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if the picture managed to load up. Hmm. Okay. All right, we're gonna wait for it. We'll come back when it loads. Coming back.
Okay.
So we did the first one.
Vamos a esperar un ratito hasta que baje porque está tardando en bajar la aplicación.
Ya, muy bien.
Okay, that's okay.
The other one. What does this one mean?
I
was showing it.
I remember that one because you asked me the last time. This
Ese
time
sí,
I remember.
Ah, good. All right.
ese sí lo conozco porque es mi Ande Anmelis, de mi nombre.
¿Qué es cuál dice que es Ángela?
Ah, no es, ese es I.
Sí, ese es I.
No es mi nombre, porque hay uno que es de mi nombre, pero ese no, ese es I.
So what does it mean?
I chin, it's love,
Kilo. ¿Qué? No me acuerdo.
amor.
Sí.
And then I sing together. Amor, right? Like romance club, okay?
Amor.
Good. So let's
amor.
we'll split them together. We'll have the first one and the second one, okay?
Amor, I sí. Amor.
Ujú, sí.
Mhm. So is here. So,
Siempre usamos I.
okay. And we will put up one, okay? So the first thing that you notice is it has this part and these little
Vemos que
items.
la rayita,
Okay, so
Los
these
tres
are like
rayitas.
claws. If you remember, if you have a kid or something with paws, it's like claws.
Es como una cruz, dice.
And then after we have a cover. This one is the radical for cover. Precio?
For cover, oh, sí, sí, esto es el radical para cubrirlo. Cubrirlo, ¿verdad? Como cobertura.
And then we have
Puesto
this one is the radical for
Sombrerito, muy bien.
left hand.
Yo le he puesto para no olvidar.
Muy bien.
No es lo correcto, pero cada uno se las tiene que ingeniar para acordarse.
Sí, sí, sí. And which one was the last one?
That one there, I'm thinking of moving this box somewhere.
Ah, yeah.
How do I do that? Okay, maybe I can. Okay. Oh yeah, I can drag it. Good. So the one we're after, let me write it after this one. Oh. Good. So we're focusing on I for now, right?
Ahorita nos estamos enfocando en I.
So this one is the radical for left hand.
Este es el radical para la mano izquierda.
And can you guess what the last one is?
¿Pueden decirnos qué es el último?
No sé si era otro, no me acuerdo.
That's one for the right hand, okay? So
Ese es yo de otro. No me acuerdo.
No, I can't remember either. No, tampoco me acuerdo.
Parece que es el de otro, yo, no.
¿El otro?
Antes se usaba para otro, no sé.
the
For
radical
other?
for-
Is
for
it used for
right hand.
other?
Hmm?
Other?
Yeah.
Another or
When
other?
it's used as a character, it means like something that is happening. But it's like that would be like when you're matching two sentences together, like this and that's together. You can also use that as yo.
Yo, oh,
But when used as
Pues-
as a building block, it means right hand. Okay.
oh, ok. Y dice que cuando se usa en este caso con la mano izquierda, entonces significa mano derecha.
Ah, ya. Está junto, izquierda y mano derecha. Bien, bye.
So are you ready now? Take notes. We're starting with the claws, which are these little things that are up. And then we go to the lead. Okay. and we do the left hand. Left to right, top to bottom. This one, under, comes back. And the last one will be this one, which is under, okay? So that's the paragraph for I. Remember, close on top of a lead in both hands. Okay, let's
Ese es
see.
el carácter para I.
This one. All right. Let's watch it in space, see how they do it. Okay.
Okay.
Left to right, top to bottom, left to right, top to bottom. Okay. So top, the close, this one, and then the cover. Top. Okay. So watch on this one, on the part in the middle. It starts with the hand comes first, and then it goes top to bottom.
No.
Yeah, because I
En
think
este
I
caso,
but with this one myself, which is wrong. This one comes first.
el rayo vertical, la raya vertical es la que viene primero y luego la horizontal.
All right. Did you write that one down?
Sí. ¿La escribieron?
1, 2, 3. Cover. And then remember this one. Pa. And then you go down. Left, right, bottom. Left, right, bottom. Okay. So that's what we have. We have managed to split that. Now we're left with another one, which is chin. This one. Right?
Y la otra es la chin.
Okay. So chin on its own also means a feeling or emotion or a situation.
Solita la palabra quiere decir, significa emoción, sentimiento.
Say, for example, do you remember the word for heart?
¿Se acuerdan la palabra para corazón? No.
Chin and
Oh.
chin, that's the word for heart. Right?
Sim,
Es
viene a ser
corazón.
razón, sim.
And then if you add the word we just mentioned, chin, so we now have the heart condition,
Condición del corazón.
which is mood, right?
Ajá. Sentimiento.
Yes. Mood, your mood, is your mood okay? Are you feeling right?
¿Cómo está tu carácter, tu manera de ser?
You could also think of the word for feeling. Do you remember the word for feeling?
¿Se acuerdan la palabra para sentimientos?
Jin,
So if you take that, if you take
Sí.
this one, done, and then you put chin.
Jin es completo. Jin.
It's now time for the final project where we put everything into practice. Now, before I reveal the next message, just
¿Qué cosa? Yo voy a tener que tomar
Okay, so here we're taking feeling. Okay,
Jin ya está.
Emoción. Oh.
and
So
chin.
es
So okay, so that's some of the uses of chin, which is why in this instance we are saying I see. I see.
ay. Ay, sí.
Ay,
Okay, so now that we've covered, why is it open instead of rubber? Okay, here we have the rubber. All right, let's scrap this off. All right, so as you notice, we start with on the part on the other side, we have this one. Let me take it out. This part here. That's what we start with, which just goes down.
sentimientos como amor. Pues siempre lo hemos usado solo.
O
Entonces,
otra clase.
Okay. So have you seen this before?
¿Han visto este carácter antes? I haven't, no.
Ah, okay. It's the same character which we were talking about earlier.
¿el de
Uh,
persona o árbol? No sé si es persona o
Is
árbol.
it person or tree?
it's actually a heart.
Oh, it's the
Yeah,
corazón.
like this one here.
Ah,
But
el
this one is
corazón.
being put next to another,
Está simplificado ahí.
and it
Ujú.
doesn't have this tail will be cut short. Okay. So when the heart is made with other character, which is very good to make it a combined character, a compound character, it's squashed to the right. Okay.
Ok. Viene, sí, como dice usted, está, ¿cómo dijo usted? ¿Qué dijo Ángela? Me corté.
Simplificado.
Eso, sí.
And then this other thing is this whole thing, what's left here is a radical for two colors, but both of them share the same character, which is, I mean, the colors are green or blue. So you see this
Oh, verde.
for green or blue, right? So,
Ajá, esos son los
border,
colores, ¿verdad?
line over here. Okay. The mouse is not responding nicely though, but it's like responding later. But that's the combination that. Okay.
Esa es la combinación. La combinación de los caracteres para formar chin.
Okay. So what comes first is the pipe, and then we put left, right, and then we put the part at the top, which is this part here, left, right, all three, and then down, and then again down, and we put the hook, and finally we do these two at end. Okay, so that's sing. Okay, let's see if we manage to get that right. If not, we will correct from the annotator. Okay, I'm gonna just pick sing this time around. All right, and I'm pasting it here. Okay, it's starting with the little ones. Okay, down. All right. I think let's go with what's saying here, because sometimes since we are not native speakers, we might not be accurate. I would rather rely on what we see in here. So this one comes first, not top to bottom. It's starting from left to right. So this one first.
Izquierda, derecha, de arriba abajo.
Yeah. So the little ones, and then we do the middle one. But the rest, I think we're spot on. Let's see. Pa, down, left to bottom. Okay, good. Yeah, the rest we're all right. We're okay. Did you read this one?
¿Escribieron? Sí.
Awesome. So one more time.
Una vez más.
We're saying okay, good. So now we're moving on to the next one. Oh, this one, we don't need to touch on it that much, do we? But we can.
Oh, yeah. I
We're just
ran.
gonna see how it works, right? Now we're gonna
El
clear out.
siguiente es más fácil.
Okay, we mainly want to clear this part. Okay, so our word is, Rasio, do you want to try to read the word? We paste it out for you here.
Say that again. Sorry.
Or do you want to read the word for us, this one?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I ran.
Yeah, very good. So what does that mean?
¿Qué significa? Significa, it means either husband, wife,
Spouse.
all over.
Good. So we now have the confidence. We remember we said we start with the little one at the top. 1, 2, 3, right? And the lead or the cover.
La cobertura.
Left hand
De arriba abajo,
and then you put
izquierda, derecha, izquierda,
right.
derecha, abajo, y a
This
la
one is the
izquierda.
easiest, right? We just go pa, pa. Okay, I. So that's it. Sorry that the mouse is not really responding to. It's not as flexible. It was a
Está
text.
bien. Esto que dice que disculpemos porque el ratón no está funcionando muy bien. Anda volando.
Okay, so no problem on Ren, right?
No.
Okay, so
Ren,
Ese es,
más-
ese es amor de persona, amor de esposo, algo así.
este carácter significa esposo, esposa o amante.
Amante.
Sí. Ángela dijo algo, no le escuché.
Amante que dijiste.
Sí, amante, sí. Es lo que dice el diccionario.
Sí, Juan.
It's also a lover, right? That it means lover.
yeah, yeah, love, your married person, your spouse, someone you love. Of course, this is love in person. So I think anything with the same.
Ok, es todo lo relacionado con una pareja. Su esposo, su pareja, cónyuge.
Good. So now, just quickly, we said this one is the character for person, all right?
Ese carácter es para persona.
And we said last time, this one is a character for heart, right? Because coming
Y
across
este, ¿para qué?
some,
Para a corazón, heart.
and then we said when it's squashed, we will have the little hanger on this side and the little one over here. Right? That's when it's part of another combined character. The person also does the same thing. You have this little one, and then it comes down.
Y lo
That's part
mismo.
of the person. So that is something to take note of when you see a little character which starts like this, you know, it is a person. But if it starts like this, that's your heart in that character. Okay.
Ok, el de arriba es para corazón y el de abajo es más para persona, el carácter.
Comes down like this. Good. So we just had to touch on that a little bit. I'll wait to the next one. What
Y
is this one?
seguimos con el-
This one.
¿Ese qué es? ¿Qué es ese? Este es...
Ese es Anjin. Déjame ver, Anjin creo, o déjame ver si es Anjin. Anjin, sí.
Ah, very good. Nice.
Ángel, tranquilidad. Es que
yeah.
ese Ansi es de mi nombre.
Ah, yeah. That's her, the Anne is from her name. That's why she remembers.
O she An Mei Li, o Chao An Mei Li. Entonces, ese Ángel.
Okay. Nice. Good.
Mm.
So, this one we already touched on last time, but let's touch on it again. The first character, what do we have?
El primer carácter que tenemos es Anne.
What do we have? Like, what makes up the character? What are the beautiful?
The roof.
The roof, yes, we have the roof.
Tenemos la
we have
cobertura, el
the-
sombrerito.
What do we have under the roof?
Y debajo del techo que tenemos,
No sé. No es el símbolo de mujeres.
¿es
No.
el symbol for women?
Yes, a woman, that's true, all right?
Sí,
Nice.
muy correcto, muy cierto.
So let's split them. The roof is this part at the top, and then the woman is the part at the bottom, all right? So it's simply to your left, and then you go down, you put a straight line,
Abajo,
and then
al
you
costado,
then
abajo.
that's for the woman. And for the roof is top to bottom, left to right, and then we put this one after. The top, the lid is put at the top after. Okay, so let's watch that in action. Let's see if we are correct. All right. Go master order in animation.
Vamos a verlo en la animación.
All right. So they're starting with the dot. Instead,
Con el, ¿cómo se dice? Con la rayita de arriba, como un puntito.
let's see it
El
again.
gorrito.
the dot, and then the lead, and left to right. Okay. Whew. I'm not sure if this is, but let's work with this for today. I'm going to try and check with other websites because
Ese
some of
sí lo
them
sé
are
hacer.
really weird. Like this one, starting before this one. You
Dice
see?
que por alguna razón está empezando en diferentes
Because it's
etapas
supposed to
este
top to right,
programa.
top to bottom, left to right. So if they start with this one, I would understand, but
No,
there's
si no me ven, que tú piensas que yo sé. Mentira.
but anyway, it's one of those easy characters, so we know it means peace, right? Peace, tranquility. What else does it mean?
¿Qué más quiere decir esa palabra?
Other use
Tranquilo, como
and
Tranquilo.
we can use and for Anne Meili, right? Anne
course.
Meili.
and maybe.
Anne Meili. Okay.
Bueno, me lo pusieron unos chinos, no yo. porque-
Chinese people gave her her name, she says.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if you type it like this, but okay, let's go. We have Anne. The one that we're doing right now is Anne. And Ting, right?
And Jean, ¿correcto?
Sí,
For,
yes.
for quietness, for peace and tranquility.
Y esto está-
And Ting. And we also touched on, you remember what we said about complete, being complete? We want to go on that one. Narrator.
Yeah, I'm lost here.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I think Fatima knows better than me.
All right,
Because
let's hear
more.
from Fatima. What other uses do we have for the word "and," which is peace, calm, tranquility? Like I'm gonna give you a hint. The word for complete.
Le está preguntando a la otra hermanita qué otras palabras hay con la palabra and de completo.
We have Antoine. Remember?
Antoine,
We said that-
seguridad, safety. Antoine.
And what do you say when you want to say morning?
Oh, yeah. En la mañanita, ¿cómo decimos buenos días?
Shao Shang Hao, Shao Shang Hao.
Yeah, you can say it's Shanghai. Very good. And what's the other one with peace in it? And okay. Tao and
Oh yeah.
yeah, so on. That's right.
that's good morning, all right?
Yeah.
Yes, all right. Okay. So who wanna try? Good night. Good night.
One and
Yes, one.
Es en la noche, ¿no? Wan An.
Sí. Buenas noches y buenos días, buenas noches.
Pero ese Wan An es para ya ir a dormir.
That one is to go to sleep, straight to go to sleep, right?
Sí, ya el definitivo, porque el otro es Wan Shang Hao, buenas noches, de como que saluda. Y el Wan An es ya que te vas a dormir. Es lo que entiendo, no sé.
Is that she's wondering if that's correct? The one on is right when you're going to sleep. It's not like a salutation. It's just saying good night.
Some people will say because one means late and an means peace. Okay, so it's the same one that we use for one Shanghao, and we use it the same with we did the same with Cao Shanghao, and then so it's more like a wish that colloquially you sleep well, right? So when you go
Dice que la primera one significa tarde y el otro an, en este caso significa paz, ¿verdad? Entonces están deseándole una tranquilidad o una paz para cuando se vayan a dormir.
the only difference that we have between the two is when we have Shang, all right? I want to show you.
Esa sería la otra diferencia.
like over here, you see it says on,
Pido más réplicas, solo fue eso.
off.
Ujú.
Let's see what else do we have. I think we'll just work with this one on or on top of, which means when we say Tao Shang, something like that's like we're doing that moment. But one an doesn't really say like one shang, like we're really in that evening or that moment of lateness. But this is more like just in or a what do you call it? It's devoid of specific time. It's just saying have a beautiful late time or a beautiful night in this instance.
Okay. Sí, sí tiene razón, Ángela. Es que se usa más como para despedirse cuando está diciendo a alguien, ¿verdad? Que tengas buenas noches.
Sí tenía entendido que el Wasanhao cuando uno llega y todo, buenas noches. Y ya cuando tú ya te despides y que se supone que vas directo a dormir, a descansar, es Juan An.
Sí, que les desea una paz, ¿verdad? Una buena noche, una paz, una noche pacífica.
Okay, good. Now let's touch on the second character that we have here. Who remembers?
El otro carácter es...
Encuentro complicado.
Anjing, right? We're doing anjing. So an, we say the calm piece. And jing, again, it has a similar sense, meaning it means quiet, not moving, or something that's calm. Okay, and who remembers we touched on this one earlier?
Ese, ¿cuál significa ese? That one means...
Ese de ahí.
Sorry? Can you hear me?